everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Inger's Pink World. Welcome if you are new. I'm so excited to be back. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful New Year so far. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas holiday with your friends and family. Yeah, and it's a new year, y'all. It's time to do some new stuff. My New Year has been pretty good so far. I can't complain. Little hiccups here and there, but nothing to really complain about. So anyway, you guys, listen, I am coming to you this evening on my brand spanking new camera. My new DJI OSMO Pocket 3. I'm coming to you on this camera. And so after this video, please comment below and let me know how the quality of this video is. Let me know, do you like this one better or do you like the phone better? Or which one looks the best to you? I'm praying that it's this camera since I just dropped a lot of money on it. But I want to do everything I can possibly do to make my channel, you know, look good and have the best quality. And I'm just trying to elevate in 2024. So hopefully the quality looks good and, you know, everything looks better. So listen, you guys, this video will not be long tonight, but there are a few things that I want to touch on really quick. One being that this week I will be coming to you with a candle video because I bought a lot of candles from Bath & Body over the holidays, and I want to go over those candles and the different scents and some of the new scents that they came out with. So I will be doing a video this week on candles. Also, I have a Fashion Nova haul that I'll be doing with you. A few little hiccups with Fashion Nova, but stay tuned and I will tell you what went on with that. And I also have some things that I want to share with you that I got for Christmas. But tonight's video is just a quick video. I want to come on here and touch bases a little bit about just some things that have kind of been tugging at my heart. So, as you know, April of 2023, I lost my father. My mom lost her husband. Best man alive as far as I'm concerned. We are all trying to heal and feel better as best as we can. And, you know, people heal at different times and in certain ways, you know, when tragedies and things happen. But for the most part, I am doing okay. I have my days, and I'm pretty sure I will have my days for the rest of my life. But, you know, for the most part, I'm okay. You know, I talk to God every day, and He is a big part of my healing process. So, you know, and that is really helping me. So what I kind of wanted to touch on a little bit about today was friendships, because I kind of reflect back on the past year and even some years, you know, before 2023. And what my friendships meant to me and how I always want to come across a good person. I want to come across as a good person as far as the way I treat people and especially the way I treat my friends. So I know that I'm not the only person who will feel this way. So I wanted to bring this to people's attention. You know, for those of you who might have gone through similar things and feel the same way, and for those of you who might have done this to somebody, not realizing how you made this person feel. So for Christmas this year, most of my friends that reached out to me were my friends that live out of state. Most of my friends do not live in the state of Alabama where I live. Most of them live in other states. Some of them are in Virginia. Some of them are in Florida. Some of them are in Arizona. Just my friends are spread all over the United States. But I did have a couple, you know, like a handful of friends here, because those are the people that I worked with before I retired. And you know, it's kind of hard to stay in touch with people after you retire sometimes, especially when they're still working and you're not, or they're married and you're not, or they have kids and you don't. You understand? So sometimes it's hard to stay in touch. But I feel like with friendships, you should want to stay in touch with people, especially if these people mean a lot to you. I have two friends just right off the bat that I've been friends with for over 30 years, over 30 years. And we don't talk every day, you know, and we live in separate states, but we do keep in touch with each other, and we do check on each other, and we do say, hey, I know I haven't talked to you in about 2 weeks, but are you okay? How are you doing? Blase, blase. For the Christmas holidays, the only people that reached out to me besides family were people that lived out of state. And I found that to be a little hurtful because I thought I had friends here in the state where I live. And like I said, I know that people, excuse me, have families and jobs and you get busy, this, that, and the other. But I feel like you have to go that extra mile to make a friendship work. And I feel like to tell somebody Merry Christmas or Happy New Year, it takes a split second. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you can't call somebody on the phone, a text message is quick and fast and to the point, and you can still tell a person how you feel over a text message, even if you don't have time to go into a long, drawn-out telephone call. And I get it. We're in a text world now. You know what I'm saying? We're in a social media world now where we reach out to our loved ones over Instagram or, you know, Snapchat and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but all I'm saying is if you live in the same town with me, shoot me a text, you know, and say, hey, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I hope you had a good New Year, you know, something, you know. I heard from nobody that I used to be friends with here in the state of Alabama. And what I'm learning the older I get, because God willing, I will be 55 years old in April, and I've learned a lot about people the older that I've got. And the older that you get, you know, you get wiser, and you learn that people can be real fickle. They can be sometimey, you know, they can just be in their own skin per se. And it is what it is. I have nothing against anybody. And I know everybody's different and everybody moves at their own pace and things of that nature. But I feel like as a person, I would never not tell a person Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, I hope you're doing okay, especially if they had a loved one pass away that year. You know, I have a friend that I used to text her every single year for probably 3-4 years straight after she had a death in her family, because, you know, I know it had to be hard for her, and I know just every year that passes by, you still remember and you still hurt and you still have feelings. And I would always remind her, hey, I didn't forget, you know, I'm mourning with you. So to have something like that happen to you and not have anybody reach out for the holidays, except for my friends out of town. Like I said, all my friends from out of town reached out and they sent beautiful messages and they mailed cards, and, you know, some of them even sent gifts. And I appreciate that, and I love them for that tremendously, because that just lets me know that they are still the person that I thought they were when I met them 20 plus years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I guess for people that haven't been in my life that long, and I thought we were developing something, or I thought we had developed something, it's just a little weird to me, you know. And it's very weird to me for you to go for the holidays and not get in touch with me, and then all of a sudden you get in touch with me after the holidays. That's weird to me. So I said all that to say, be mindful of how you treat people. Be mindful of the things you do. Be mindful of the things you say, because to where you might not think something is a big deal, another person, their feelings will be all caught up in it, and you won't even realize what you've done to make that person feel that way. And a lot of it has to do with raising too. My mother raised my sister and I to be courteous to others, be mindful to how other people feel, be mindful of other people's feelings. In other words, don't just let anything roll off your tongue, because what comes out of your mouth can do great things or it can do long-term damage. So you kind of have to be careful with that too. So, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to touch bases on tonight. You know me, I like to keep it positive, and I don't want to, be negative in any kind of way, but I will say that I wanted to kind of bring this up because I know that there are other people out here besides me that might have had a death in the family in 2023, and you kind of just feel better when people reach out to you and say, you know, I'm praying for you, and I hope that you are still doing okay, and I hope you continue to do okay. And I mean, I do this for people that I don't even know, let alone people that I do know, you know. And I know I'm a whole different person. I don't expect people to be like me. But what I'm saying is, because we're all different, but what I'm saying is, be mindful of how you could possibly be making another person feel. And I feel like if you don't reach out, and then this person sees you all over social media doing all of these other things with all of these other people, it's like, wow, you know, wow. That's all you can really say. So, you know, I still love everybody. That's just the person I am. And I'm a very forgiving person, you know, and anybody who's been my friend for any length of time knows that I'm a forgiving person. Yes, I'm a sensitive person. I can be sensitive. Sometimes I can truly wear my heart on my sleeve, but I know how to remove my heart off of my sleeve when I need to too. So I just kind of wanted to cover that because I thought it was important. You know, I think it's always important to reach out to people that you love. It's always important to reach out to people that mean something to you. And no, you're not going to always answer the phone. You're not going to always answer every FaceTime. You're not going to always answer every text message. But when you see where a person has reached out, you know, try your best to get back to them. I'll be the first to say I don't always get back to people right away because a lot of times I don't feel well. You know, I'm sick, I don't feel well, and I'm still trying to do normal things in my household. But at the same time, I eventually will get back to you, and it won't be 2 weeks later. It will be that same week where I'll reach back out and say, hey, I saw you called or I saw you text. You know, I'm sorry I didn't get right back to you. How are you doing? What's been going on? You know. But, and I did try to reach out to most everybody, you know, for the holidays, but I just felt like in 2023, I had gone through a lot, so I felt like if anything, people just should have reached out to me, you know. I would have done that. That's what I would have done had they been in my shoes. That's kind of how I feel on that. But anyway, that is it, y'all. I don't want to be all in my feelings. I just thought it was a necessary thing to talk about. I thought it was necessary to say there are people out here that feel the same way I do, but they don't have a platform to talk about it on, and you know, they may just never tell a person how they truly feel. They may never tell a person, you know, you hurt my feelings. You didn't even reach out to me for the holidays or for my birthday or whatever, you know, the case may be. And there are times when you have so many things going on that you may forget a person's birthday, or you may forget that it's a person's anniversary or something, just because you have so much going on in your own life. And I totally understand that. But when you come up for air, try to remember, oh my gosh, I forgot it was so-and-so's birthday, or I forgot it was so-and-so's anniversary, or, you know, I forgot so-and-so's mom or dad might have passed away. I need to reach out and say something. Because at the end of the day, that's just common courtesy, especially around the holidays. People are sad around the holidays when they've lost loved ones. I never knew I could be so sad. So, we're in a new year now, you know, and I say, hey, if you know better, you'll do better. You know, and my motto for 2024 is do better and be better. And if you don't know better, then learn better. That's just my motto for this year. But anyway, you guys, that's all I really wanted to talk about tonight. Like I said, I have some Fashion Nova coming up for you. I have some candles coming up for you. And if this camera does everything I want it to do, I'm just going to start vlogging for you. Because I just think that's going to be fun, and I think I'm going to like the way this camera does me. So anyway, you guys, that's all I'm going to talk about tonight. I love you. Happy New Year, everybody. To all of my brides and grooms, you know I do the wedding series every single year, so I will upload and let you know when I'm going to do that. It probably will be in March. It's usually right around March or April when I do the wedding series, and I will only do it for 30 days. But I will let you know. I've kind of been putting some little hints up about it, and I've been doing a couple of shorts with a couple of wedding things. So look out for the wedding series in March or April. All right, you guys, I love you, and you know what to do because I tell you in every single video, eat your vegetable, Eat your vegetables, drink water, and take your vitamins, and try to stay as healthy as you possibly can, because health is one of the most important things that we can do for each other right now. We need to stay healthy for friends, family, loved ones, pets, neighbors, everybody. The healthier we are, the healthier our world will be. All right, y'all, I love you, and I will see you in the next video.